Hey, what up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you with words about SummerSlam 2015 coming out of the Big Apple. Well, actually, it's in New Jersey, but they're going to treat it like it's over there. But speculation about the Stephen Amell match at WWE SummerSlam 2015. Some words came out really early. It was one of the first matches that was on the card for what was going to be happening at SummerSlam. A lot of people have been thinking of maybe doing... I thought they would do Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins, but instead they pushed that into Battlegrounds, trying to make this month a little bit of a must-see television event for the WWE Network instead of waiting for SummerSlam, because SummerSlam is one of those shows that, has a little bit of name value that people are going to, order or look to order the WWE Network just because it's SummerSlam. It's what they've always done throughout time. They ended up going with Battleground. I thought maybe they would do a triple threat with Roman, Seth Rollins, and Brock, sort of, reusing WrestleMania. They didn't get the full effect of a full three-way, because even though Seth Rollins wrestled earlier in the night, losing to Randy Orton, he was, somewhat fresh. He hadn't taken a beating like Roman Reigns had in that main event when he pinned Roman, and Brock ended up being screwed out of his championship because of the Money in the Bank, which Seth Rollins carried around for much of a year. But, the word was out that Stephen Amell was going to be wrestling against Stardust. Stardust, of course, using, Monday Night Raw for a platform to launch that angle a few months ago. Jumping on the rail and getting right in the face and, calling him out. I thought that basically Comic-Con would be a great way to sort of, really push that with, the Arrows fans already being there. And maybe he could, swing some of them to getting the WWE Network or watching Monday Night Raw to see what's going along with this. Because if you're a fan of a celebrity, more than likely you're going to follow them whatever they do. And that's why wrestling uses these celebrities. And a lot of the times, the real wrestling fans sort of groan about, Donald Trump or, some people coming in. But, every once in a while, WWE strikes gold. If you can remember the WWE Raw guest host, where they brought in the host of The Price is Right. The numbers for that show were huge. Everybody loves The Price is Right. And he ended up being a big hit. You remember Jericho having the Price is Right sticker over his chest, even though he wasn't wearing a shirt. I thought that was really cool. And I believe they did the Billy Madison angle where he knocked out Chavo Guerrero, who was getting abused by the Raw guest host back in the day. But, they've been saying things. Dave Meltzer even reported that the match with Amell and Stardust was being called off for the fact that, Cody hasn't been on television since the passing of Dusty Rhodes. And, a lot of times when you use a celebrity, you want to be building up, the things. So TMZ and other main sources are covering the action. But he was asked at Comic-Con, what he was doing with WWE. He says he's probably going to do some stuff with WWE. He didn't know if it was going to be wrestling. He cut a wrestling style promo for everybody that was there that was pretty good. But it was responded to by The Miz, who said that he was a little bit green, but he'll get there someday, and to keep at it, kids. So some people are reporting now that The Miz will be stepping in and wrestling against Steven. I think that this would be a good thing for them to do. Honestly, The Miz already has the Hollywood character, and this guy is coming from Hollywood, being in television, so he can maybe stick up as sort of like the blue-collar sort of... go get him sort of celebrity that, he worked hard to get where he is, and he's not one of these guys that, is just smiling for the cameras all the time. He's just, it's another job just like everybody else has, and you be nice to your fans, unlike The Miz, who talks down to everybody, acting like he's better than them because he's from Hollywood and he's a star. We'll have to see. I think that would be a good match for WrestleMania. Definitely would put Miz in a different kind of light. He is a kind of a superstar that can go out and lose a match to a celebrity and not really hurt him at the same time. But everybody knows that's watched videos here that I'm a Miz fan. I like The Miz. I've always rooted for him to get back to where he was, being, WWE champion, main eventing at WrestleMania. At this point, he's gone through some shitty times. So it's going to be hard work and some time to get there. But, this could be one of the building blocks to getting him back to where he was.